Hey, I'm gonna tell you something funny that happened, right now. I wanted to make a video talking about how I just spent like almost $50 in underwear, just because I'm trying to switch everything I have out for cotton. But I was thinking that the whole polyester being bad for you narrative was something that like only a small percentage of us were onto, and that like there wasn't mainstream evidence that people would take seriously, and it's all woo woo and you're being a weird hippie for wanting to not wear polyester. But then I thought, no, I'm gonna do one Google search so I can be like just because I want to see what's out there. If I can find like a study, that'd be kind of cool. It'd make me credible, right? Make my weird extremism credible. Well, let me pull it up. The first, it was wild. I found immediately. Here is can I screen share? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, you can do the same. I just looked up the effects of polyester on the human body, and I got a big answer right there. So there's this. Hey, come here. Okay, come here. And then I found another one. Bam. And then another one. Bam. Then another one, and another one, and another one. And the list goes on. You have the National Institutes of Health.gov. So that's something. And it keeps going. And I thought that was really interesting because I thought that, holy dude. Oh, so yeah, I thought it was going to be some type of like something that the mainstream wouldn't take seriously. Because, or just, yeah, there's a lot of things that I've started doing that I think people think is out there. Like, what's one? I mean, polyester is definitely one. I also, oh yeah, like not putting your phone in your pocket. I think some people think that's out there. If you ask me, it makes perfect sense, and I'm never putting my phone in my pocket again. In fact, last night I'm so afraid of it. Last night I had a dream that I accidentally left my phone not on airplane mode and put it in my pocket and pulled it out. I was like, oh no! But I take it that seriously. But anywho, that just goes to show. I really thought that I was like underground, and because I'm underground, I'm very anti-culture, not like where I want down with humanity or society, but a little bit, because society's failed me, guys. Not really. We've set ourselves up for failure, right? It's our, it's our choices. We are the reason we're on self improvement, but at the same time, I don't trust things that much. Down to the music I listen to. I'm the really weird, edgy, alternative kid in the back who only listens to stuff you've never heard of. But that being said, yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. That's what I thought was going to come out of the polyester thing. I was expecting people to say, no, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no problem with polyester. But there's clearly a problem, okay? So polyester, you know what? Wait, I think this is polyester. I need to change this, right? But if there's anything you should be spending your money now as a teenager, it's not Xbox, because I can make a whole video about that later. But it's not. It's clothes, and they better be all cotton. That's why, like, if you see any cool people, they're wearing Dickies because they know. Maybe that's not actually why they're wearing them, but Dickies mostly make stuff mostly out of all cotton, and I'm a fan. Yeah, get stuff out of cotton and wool. That's all you want to be wearing. So I'm working on it. My wardrobe is getting better. Over time, I'm going to wheedle things out like this. As much as I like it, my mom bought it for me. So I'm going to wear it because, like, oh, I love you, Mom. But I'm doing one of two things. I'm just buying all cotton long sleeve shirts to wear under these, or just not wear them. And I think I'm going to go with the latter. This time goes on. Just throw them out. So, yeah, for conservation reasons, don't wear polyester. And let's talk about underwear right now, because a whole wardrobe is difficult. I understand that. But in terms of underwear, you can throw all your underwear out right now. In fact, burn it. Except polyester doesn't burn, does it? Kind of. Polyester doesn't burn normally. See, that's already a red flag. The fact that like you just burned the end of like a string to it's just weird. Dude, it's weird. I don't like it. I remember in scouts you'd always like want a polyester rope because you can just like light one end and then there you go. It's like good as new. That's terrible. That's so bad. So that never mind. Don't burn your. Also, you'll probably just like kill an entire city by like ruining their oxygen. There's a lot of reasons here that we shouldn't have this stuff, but yeah. So terrible for the environment in every way. Actually, don't throw it away. Just hoard that shiz. Honestly, put it in a box. Put it in your attic and never touch it again, because it's not gonna go away if you throw it away. It's not going anywhere. So don't do that. Yeah, put it in a box. Never see it again. That's probably what I'm gonna do, honestly. But also, yeah, I'm also switching because polyester is not good for your skin, let alone your balls. Okay, so that is just horrible to have that nonsense rubbing up against you, dude. This is why we all have autism. You understand this? This is why we're all messed up. Probably because we couldn't even swim properly in the womb, right? We probably had like 2 tails or some nonsense. We were deformed from day -2. So, yeah, I want healthy kids. I want some athletes. And ew, oh, my bird just pooped everywhere. Anyways, I'd rather have that rubbing up on my skin than polyester. That's real. But anywho, so yeah, I feel like men's fertility is at an all-time low, which honestly is the saddest thing. Gosh, I think it's wild. I think it's wild because women's fertility is a lot of like hope for the best. Because you'll meet a lot of infertile women in your life, and there's nothing against them. I don't think. It really is kind of like a man. I hope my genes are nice to me, and that I'm not a genetic piece of suck. And if you are, oh well, there's options. But an infertile man is probably the saddest of the sad. Probably like bottom tier garbage, because now I'm not talking about like your personality or whatever. I'm talking about like in terms of evolution, because you actually cannot provide anything, and it wasn't an evolutionary. Am I evolved correctly? This isn't all up to choices, right? If you as a man are infertile, it's because you made choices that made you infertile. That's crazy. It's not the same for women. That is crazy. You have to be doing so many things, just so many self-destructive things to get to that point, right? And we're at that point in terms of where men are at now. So if there's a field I go into, it could definitely be fertility, because I care about it a lot, and also I know a lot of just stupid little things. But that's I had that thought, and I was like, man, as I gotta make the switch, because I will never let myself hear the end of it if I had any problems having kids. Me having problems again, because it's very different for the game of womanism, when just sometimes like your body just no. Evolution's funny. And sometimes I try not to turn into a totalitarian, like, evil guy who's like, haha, if your genetic sucks, you die. Because that's how really bad things happen, like genocide. So try to be loving to everyone, right? Yeah, dude, I'm horrible. So, anyways, there's my 9-minute ramble about underwear. You have an awesome day. Go switch your underwear out right now. I just spent $50 because I bought boxers and boxer briefs. You only have to buy one. Honestly, probably get the briefs because they come in a pack of more for less. I don't know why boxers are so pricey, but get both, one or the other. Or you can get like the 1930s, like Oh wait, no, I guess people wear boxers too. I'm thinking of like tiny underwear. That works too. That stuff's made out of cotton. Anyways, okay. Adios. Have a good day.